Hi Aquarius, this is Jess with your general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. If any of you, if you have a chance, if you want to, you don't have to, let me know because I'm going to be reading as I'm recording. I typically put the cards down first, just so not to irritate your ears or anything with the cards, but I'm going to just do it this way off the fly. Let me know if this is okay for you, how you like it better than just me, putting the cards down. I know you guys don't care. I know you're one of the signs that really isn't so particular about things. But since I'm doing it with your sign, I'm just asking. So there you go. You don't have to reply, but if you feel like it, do let me know in the comment section below. Let's get into it. Well, excuse me, Aquarius, I do see that some of you, congratulations, you may have gotten closed on your home. You're moving, you're getting help with moving. Some of you, there is a victory and time that you've been able to celebrate. So you were able to accomplish something finally. But now this is when the real work begins, right? So you may have people helping you move. It's something about having to take on more responsibility and kind of do it all yourself. You may have to avoid social times with people that you care about because you are working a little too much. You have a lot on your plate. Right now, you feel very reminiscent of the past. Children also may be a huge focus at this time. And you may feel like you have so much on your plate, so much that you have to be responsible for that you just don't have time to focus on yourself to do the things that you would do. You may feel like your money is dwindling. Yeah, you're a little bit challenged financially at this time for some of you, or you just don't feel your ordinary self. Does that make sense? Is what it looks like to me. It's not bad. I'm not saying bad things. It's just money could be a little bit funny. You guys may feel like you need more money or you need more security, and that may be the reason why you're going as hard as you are. Surprisingly, you're walking away from negative connections and negative behaviors and characteristics. Congratulations, Aquarius. And this is really good. This can be drinking, drugging, doing anything in excess that goes against your natural, healthy side of life, and also walking away from people that doesn't mean you any good. For some of you, this could be those people that you want that wanted to go out, have a good time, that sort of thing. I see you kind of being over the things that you typically would do. So that's interesting. Let's look at your home life. You are moving. Congratulations. I see this move. If you haven't moved already, you guys will be thinking about moving. Those of you who have moved, now your next thoughts is how much is it going to take for me to, get whatever you need to get done on your list. And you will have help. That's the thing. You don't have to do it all yourself, Aquarius. You guys may be very particular about who you ask for help, who can come into your home, that all of that stuff. But I definitely see a move. I also see doing what you need to do to prepare to purchase a home. Some of you are thinking about purchasing, and you need to follow certain steps, obviously. So you kind of getting your act together, cleaning up your life. It's a lot of work, but you're taking it step by step, is what it looks like to me. Okay, so money's going to be coming in for you guys. Let me see. You're going to like it, especially if you are a woman, but I feel like it could be man or female. I do see you kind of giving to people, being generous and open, or someone is doing that to you, or you're just doing it back and forth. Now, even though it's something about money and giving, and it has happened equally, but then it turns into some type of fight, fallout, and it could have something to do with money. So there can be some fallout, some drama over finances, over someone messing up money, someone not doing what they're supposed to do, and not being consistent when it comes to their commitments in this relationship. But whatever this is, you guys are going to overcome it, forgive and forget, and move on from it. And it looks like it can. This may involve someone that you live with or you're familiar with, obviously, if we're talking about exchange of finance. This could be anything, so I'm not going to get into details about that. It's just saying that there's some type of fallout, fight, argument coming up anywhere from now to 10 days out. Regarding money and lack thereof, or someone's inconsistency, someone's inability, or someone's greed for finance income. And it may come at the cost of a relationship or them doing what they're supposed to do. Let's look at career. Those of you who are employed, I see another opportunity coming your way. That means that you can get a promotion. You can move about within the company or move on to something new. It's karmic. It's destined. Embrace it. Yes, it will create. And for some of you, it's creating all of this hard work. But again, it gives you more opportunity to accomplish your future goals. So that looks really good. And if opportunities do present itself for those of you who are already working, that means a second stream of income or a higher pay in a different area of company, do go after that. Looks pretty good if that's what you're going to do. Unemployed Aquarius says, if you are unemployed, you have been waiting for quite some time. Okay, you are protected, so don't worry about that. As far as will I be able to take care of myself? Yeah, you'll be okay. I don't see you getting this job. So if there's something that you've been going after and you haven't heard from them and you're just kind of waiting around, I don't necessarily see that you're going to get it. You are going to get a job. It's just going to take some time. And it, again, may be away from where you live. So at a distance. And self-employed, Aquarius, for the next few days or so. Okay, so some of you guys may be moving around trying to get certain things done with your business, but this business is going to wrap up. This business is going to come to an end. And it may have something to do with you kind of letting this go, this business, or all that it takes for you to have to do this business, because it takes you away from your family. So some of you may be sacrificing the kind of work that you do that takes you away for long periods of time because you want to focus on family, is what it looks like to me. Now, let's look at single Aquarius females. What's coming up for you guys? Well, it looks like you ladies were getting a lot of attention in the past, and kind of just doing your own thing, focusing on yourself. Looks like now you're making major moves, and this is some type of unexpected, swift change, possibly toward a fire sign, so a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. You may be turned off by this person. They could be turned off by you. And it's just like, you know what, I'm done. Someone here is very egotistical. I feel like it could be this could be a Sagittarius, but I don't know who this is. It's a fire sign energy. But someone could be a bit egotistical, all about them. Sometimes you may feel like it's best to just completely, like I said earlier, cut things out, ladies, and move forward. But I do see that you're going to be at a place of confusion. You have a special bond with a particular person, Aquarius ladies, and you're not really sure if you want to completely leave them behind without and never look back again and start all over. There could be someone new, or familiar, particularly someone that you have children with or you've known for a very long time. There may be an opportunity to get with this person. Some of you may be realizing, like, I don't want you. This is again for Aquarius single ladies. I don't want you. I don't think that this is the right path I need to be going down. If at all this person brings toxicity to you in some kind of way, you're going to slowly but surely walk away from this situation. It's not going to happen overnight because, again, you're kind of coming to a conclusion, and maybe you rushed in, maybe you rushed away too quickly. You've done something without thinking it through. And I see, ladies, you're going to be thinking it through. You could also be getting confirmation that someone that you've been seeing is not who they say that they are. You don't have complete concrete proof, but you just sense that someone may be pregnant or married or in a relationship already. You're going to focus on work. You're going to focus on work. I feel like you just don't trust people's words and promises and intentions toward you. You can smell a dirty rat, ladies. You can just smell it. And I feel like you're going to focus more on work and finance and take your time moving away from love. There's someone that really does have your heart or has your attention, but they cannot be trusted. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, Aquarius single men, I do see in order for you to get to a place of peace with someone, you're going to give your part. Does that make sense? And you're single, okay? But you may still, you're single, but you could carry on as if you're in a relationship or you still have some type of obligation, responsibility to someone. And at first you may have felt like, F this, I'm going to cut them out. I'm done with them. Da, da, da. Well, you've come to a conclusion that, well, that's maybe not be the best course of action. Now, either they're back to try to rectify things and give to you, or you will be. Point of the matter, and this could be a Sagittarius, but point of the matter is that you're going to try to rectify the situation and make peace with the person. And I do see you kind of waiting and anticipating hearing from them so the two of you can kind of get past any problems that you've had with each other. Some of you are going to move on. If this person that you're trying to mend fences with is dragging their feet or not being consistent with you and not giving you anything, you're just going to close that chapter and move on is what it looks like to me. I also see some of you single Aquarius men leaving the home that you live in, and some of you, probably very few of you, leaving a home that you live in and moving someplace else to find work because you really can't find the work that you need or any work where you live. So let's look at Aquarius couples now. Ooh. Somebody's stressed out. I'm sorry, guys. Someone is stressed out. Let me see why. What is this about? They don't know what. Okay. There could be someone is trying to woo your partner. There could be some type of romantic liaisons going on. But you're aware of it, especially if you are an Aquarius male. You're aware of that. You may be kind of resentful, like, I'm doing all of this. I work so hard just to try to make you happy, that sort of thing. And this is what you do, or I'm not getting love and attention. Someone in this connection is lacking love and attention, and even their partner may be getting it elsewhere, but they're hiding behind having to work all the time. It's either you work a lot and your person kind of steps out and you're aware of it, or vice versa. Currently, someone has to either move, make a drastic change of some sort. You guys are a couple, but you very much operate as individuals and single, which can be quite damaging and dangerous if you're not a normal type of people that can do that. Now, Aquarius is, you guys definitely can compartmentalize your life, right? I'm my own self. Yes, I have my mate, but that's you. I'm me. That's what I like about Aquarius. But I feel like right now you guys are pretty much focusing on you and what you're preparing to do. Now, for some of you, it could be preparing to connect and get to a closer state with your person, and you're just going to do it. It's a lot of just doing it happening. Okay, let me see. Okay, so someone is going to tell their person, I have to leave, I have to go, or I'm going to spend less time with you. Some bad news, but it's actually good. It's for their own success in life and their own development. So they may, again, focus on a relationship a lot less, but it's because of work and they're on the rise with their position in life. And someone also feels really good about life and things are going in their favor and may come across that way, like interested and all about them. This fire sign is really strong here. So some of you Aquarius men may come across like you're on the prowl. You're on the prowl in your relationship. Some of you just may be on the prowl. And you have so many options out there, so much going on because it's just effortless. If you want to flirt, if you want, like, you could just do it. You don't have a mate that crowds you and that sort of thing. And some of you ladies, you're experiencing that with your person, and everything was great in the past, but now it's very convoluted and confusing. And you're so confused because you're trying to figure this out yourself without using your intuitive side. And that's why it's really becoming more and more bungled up and bunged up. Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm trying to see them. I'm gonna tell you one thing, especially if you are an Aquarius man, this woman is she's very self-focused and self-interested for you Aquarius men. Okay. You have a partner here who, like I said, everything was all good in the past between the two of you. You couldn't be more happier. Now you have a person who either um has taken something you've done. You may have done something strategically, and now this person is kind of turning that against you. Like you may have said something, done something, and if it at all requires the two of you to take a break, your person is just like, I don't care. I'm going to focus on me. I have this to do, that to do, this, that sort of thing. I feel like the two of you are becoming more and more disconnected. And it looks like because everyone's trying to figure it out all on their own, and one of you out of the two is very much trying to reach for the sky, reach for the stars, focusing on every goal that they could accomplish. And while that helps reduce any toxicity the two of you may share, it doesn't bring you any closer together. So that's what I have for you guys. If you're interested in the extended, looking at your person and all the things, do check out the extended in the link below. In the description box, you'll find all the details that we go over looking at your person. You could also find the rest of this year's yearly reading and the link to my website. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe, because I'll be back very soon with another one. Thanks. And sorry for the long video, Aquarius.